Yeah, it's your boy Plex Rock, one half of Rolling Rockers, part of Makino Muerte. What's up? You may have seen me in them little battle rap videos back in the day. I've always liked listening to like rap music and kind of was provided to you by the mainstream even back in the 90s and shit you heard on the radio. But it wasn't until like my senior year, I would say, of high school, where some of the homies kind of forced me and sat me down to listen to like some of the local acts like Hieroglyphics and shit like that. And I remember like Eminem was kind of coming around the time, so I started following him up and listening to the sound bombing tapes. And I know it sounds all cliche, but that's kind of around the time that I started wanting to rap, because I didn't do this shit before like high school pretty much, or in high school. I did it after high school. Beastie Boys are crisscross memory. The Beastie Boys, my daddy had that little weird colored tape. It wasn't the gray tape. Yeah, it was like a gray tape, you know what I mean? He had two of them. I think somebody gave them to him because he didn't really know what he was listening to, but he liked it. So he's like slapping Brass Monkey all the time. That shit was kind of cool. But then like me and my other cousin, we used to dress up as Crisscross and put our clothes on backwards and kind of perform in front of our family members for like Labor Day and 4th of July and shit. And we used to do jump and warm it up and miss the bus and all that shit. So it's kind of what I remember. And house parties, like grinding, like freaking and shit, freaking them hoes. That shit was fun. Where we're at in the past like 3 years or so, music has been overall inspiring, because I've been really it's been kind of really grim for me before then. Everything kind of sucked. I'm a big rock music fan and shit, and alternative fan. I'm an alternative kid. I grew up during that era and shit. And I think just that whole genre of music kind of fucking became shitty with subgenres and shit. And I think now that fools, maybe it's because it's not these old fucks running these labels and shit. It's like more of the kids running it now. They're letting their artists kind of do a little bit more of what they want, be a little bit more weird, step a little bit more outside the box of what people are used to. And I think that's important as far as inspiration goes, you know what I'm saying? Because he's back during the golden era of hip-hop and shit. We had those spitters and shit, and that's what we wanted to do. But it's already been done now, you know what I mean? So it's cool to fucking have rock influence in hip-hop and vice versa. You know what I mean? I think we are in an inspirational time right now. And then this is some advice I'd give to everybody and anybody. Just because you think something's not cool or you might not agree with something you shouldn't react to it like an asshole or anything, you know what I mean? Like you should always carry yourself with tact. And I think at one point I didn't really do that shit as much. And I'm learning how to do that more and more in my career. And I think everybody's gonna, hopefully you just continue to grow as an artist. I'm never gonna be completely perfect with it, but I'm always gonna keep that shit in mind. I think I've come a long way with it too. So yeah, I'd say keeping that shit in check right there. A stubby ass rapper from one of the best from the town that is not afraid to step outside of his genre or his box to make music. Not just rap music, but music, and great music. Because I love music and I'm inspired by the best music that is out there. So I want to be in that category to a kid one day.